Hi guys, it is 2 months and 3 days till my dreads are now, and so I'm just going to show you guys how far along I am. I did a video last night. It's called how to separate your dreads, if you're interested in watching that. Also, I just took a shower last night as well after I took the video, so you can see the difference in my scalp in this video versus not having my hair washed in the other video. It had been quite a few days, at least four days, maybe 5 days. No, it's kind of gross, but I hadn't left the house and I just didn't really feel like taking a shower, so I just kind of putzed around. Anyway, so here's my video and I hope you enjoy it. Alright, here are my bangs. No dreading. No big deal. Got a couple bumps in it. I have found that with my immature dreads, I say immature and they sound like children, this one's, whatever, nothing special, is that the tiny loops of hair that haven't turned into a coil, haven't turned into a lock, haven't locked up, that one's got a lot of knotting at the top of it. They get caught on zippers and buttons, and oh, this one's interesting. It's pulling in hair that I had never put in the bead, so it's pulling in hair from other sections of my head, which is perfectly okay. I guess you would consider that like very, very tiny congoing. This one has probably knotted and locked up the fastest out of any sections of my hair, and I think it has something to do with the length of the bead, but it's doing great. Not any dreading going on underneath the bead though, so we'll see how that progresses. Let's see what else I've got. Just loose hair. Whatever. Ooh, got a little loop right there. Yep, a whole bunch of loose hair. Whatever. No worries. More loopies. Very fun. I've got a little bit of tightening there, which is pulling in some more loops. And I've got a new one at the top, which I unsuccessfully try to show you. Nope, still unsuccessful. Yep, clean, shiny hair. And while I talk to myself, here we go. This one's fun. Got some loops on the end. No knotting, like crazy, crazy knotting right there. Let's see here. What's this one? No knotting, tiny little bit of knotting right there. Whatever. Really cool bead. I'm not sure if that's the same one that I showed you. Yeah, yep, it is. Whatever. Let's see here. Yeah, that's doing pretty good. Yeah, so I've noticed that with young dreads that they get caught on things like buttons and zippers and everything else. So another one of the many reasons why I want my hair to lock up faster. But, you know, I'm impatient, and this whole thing teaches you patience, so it's a good thing about it. Let's see what this one is. This one has a round bead on it, and I took a lot of baby hair, put it in by my scalp, just to kind of get it started. Let's see what we got here. This is another example of it pulling in other sections of hair that I didn't put in the bead. And I can tell just by it the amount of hair that's wrapped around the bead itself versus being on the inside. This bead is really cool. It's got a hole in the center. I don't show it to you very well, unfortunately. Sections of hair. I have noticed that in the sections of hair that this bead is really cool. There's a little bit going on that one, not much. This is probably my favorite bead. It's hand carved out of a nut. I don't know what kind of nut, but it's a skull, and I'm thinking it might be like out of a pit, out of something. It's pretty cool. Let's see. This one is my favorite. It is one of the 3 oldest. It was the second section of hair that I put a bead on. It was one of the few that I decided not to split up, and it's doing great. It's got all these new loops in it. It's got at least 4 new loops in it since 2 weeks ago, since my last video. I have noticed that for the first time that there are sections of hair that I haven't put any beads on that are starting to dread. This one's kind of cool. It's small, but it's got a lot of character. It's really great. But yeah, I have sections of hair, big sections of hair, that are starting to dread at the root without any assistance with beads at all. That one's pretty cool. This one, I figured I pushed it up and over this huge chunk of hair that decided to knot up. And it's actually been knotting towards the root and towards the bottom. So letting that bead slide a little bit has been helping with the knotting. It also helps that it's a wood bead, and it's got a lot of friction on it when it rubs up on it. Let's see here. Hunting for more dreadies. Not finding any. So I keep talking about my 3 oldest, and I think I'm going to call the 2 that are at the nape of my neck that I'm going to show you in a second. I'm going to call those, I'm just going to give them a name right now. They're going to be called, from now on, they're going to be the sisters. And they are the twin sisters? Siamese twins? I don't know. I'll figure out some name for them. But we'll just call them the sisters for now. And they used to be one dread, and they were the very first section of hair that I put a bead on. And albeit the section was way too big. So here's the progression of these. I always try and show these in all of my videos, so it's a consistency that you get to see one section of hair that's maturing. Strangely enough, they've actually been loosening, which they haven't done at all. It's weird. I think it has something to do that I put 2 new beads on them, but it was just because I didn't want the beads to dread into the section of hair. I think that a bead locking up into the dread would be fine. However, I need to be able to take all of my decorations out if need be for a job. So, alright, and here I'm about to say bye. Nope, I forgot to do my turnaround. So, anyway, while you guys are finishing watching this, because we only got a couple seconds left, just wanted to say thanks to all my 17 subscribers. Not a huge number, but I appreciate it, so thanks, guys. And that's about it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for my other dreadlock videos, because I'm going to start posting some different stuff. So, thanks guys. Bye.